How's everybody doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Wizzy Pacheco. So this is Center City. Oh shoot! Hey! Center City. I almost fell, man, because I have my bike on my hand. This is Center City, Bogota. I'm just chilling, man. Doing some cycling. Let me go ahead and do this video. So basically the title of the video, this is probably not it's probably not the best place to pull out my phone. Somebody could just run up on me and snatch it. So I gotta be on the lookout. So anyways, oh man, that word just reminded me of someone. The anyways. Oh man, life is so fucking weird, man. It is so fucking strange and weird. I'll never be tired of saying that, because it really is. Anyways, let me go to the title of the video. The title of the video is Life is a Silly Game. It really is. And like I mentioned before, like I'm actually going through like a even more weird situation. Like I ran out of money. I'm not working. I've been today I sent out a whole bunch of resumes. So I'm looking forward to getting some callbacks and getting myself into, working again, so I could, and seeing the way I look at it is just that life is just sharpening me up to be a better version of myself. Like I even had I even got my arm, like my elbow got all fucked up. I went to the doctor and they put a cast on it, and I took that shit off. Oh man, like I'm so skeptical. I don't believe in shit, man. Like I really don't. So anyway, let me go ahead and to the video. Life is a silly game. Like, okay, so let me go. Like as I always say, a person that was really helped me understand what the life is, right? Because life is just a dream. Like shit isn't even real, man. So the way Miguel Ruiz explains life itself is just make pretend that you have a mirror, right? Make pretend that you're like out on a mountain, right? And then like out in the woods, like out on a forest, right? Like on top of a mountain. And then you grab a mirror, and then you see all the shit that reflects on a mirror. Right, and then as you look at the mirror, you're probably gonna see, or you're gonna see a bunch of trees, birds. Let's say you see a river. What else? Let's say you're on a mountain. Let's say you're in a mountain here in Bogota, right? So you're on top of the mountain, and then you see everything that the mirror reflects, right? And everything that the mirror reflects will basically the whole city, right? You're gonna see the houses, the cars, the people, dogs, trees. You're probably gonna see a few rivers from the reflection of the mirror. You being on top of the mountain, looking at the reflection of the mirror, and then it seems real, right? Because you see the reflection, and then you see everything that the mirror reflects. But then once you place your hand on the actual mirror, you're just gonna touch the surface, and it's not even real, right? It's just a reflection. So that's just an analogy, right, to what life is, because life is just a dream. Like we're all dreaming. The only difference is that we have this. He calls it the frame, right? It has a frame that keeps going in one direction. So that would be time, and then the frame is basically the world, right? Like you could go to Japan, and then you go to Jamaica, then you could travel back to China. They actually found a continent in 2016. Supposedly the shit is submerged underwater. I don't know how the fuck, but that's what I've read. So anyway, let me not get off the subject. Life is a silly game, man. It's just silly, man. Is the perfect word to describe it. So basically, and then I'm also gonna do a review over the agreements, right? So then everyone is a main character of your dream, right? So then everyone else is just a secondary character, right? Like this is, you're the main person in your dream, and everyone else is just second, right? So make pretend this is the way. So this is an analogy that I just came up with. Like I like video games, right? I think that most people my age, or most people probably have played video games, right? So then let's say we're playing any video game, like for example Sonic, or what do you call it, or GoldenEye or whatever, or even like new games like Halo, or fucking James, oh I already said that, right? James Bond 007, like I used to play that so much, or Torque, or what else? There's a bunch of video games. May pretend that you're, okay, so you're basically, let's go, we're Mario Brothers, right? The Mario game. So let's say you're playing Sonic, right? So you're the main guy, and then everyone else is just secondary, like like you go around the world, doing your thing, having fun, because that's what we're supposed to do, right? We're here to fucking enjoy life. We're not here to be all stressed out and frustrated. So then, right? So then make pretend that you're Sonic, right? So then it's, you're going around, freaking running around, getting money or whatever, getting coins, and then shooting at your enemies and all that stuff. So you're anyone else that pops up in your dream, like, it's just secondary, man. Like, and then, so that's basically, that would be an analogy to describe what it is, what life is for everyone. And then let's go over the agreements, right? So then the first agreement is to be impeccable with the word, right? Because basically 95% of the shit we know is just lies. And then also, oh man, it's crazy how human beings are so fucking domesticated that we basically, all human beings know, like, the main language people speak is gossip. Like if you go up to someone, 99% of the times they're gonna be gossiping, talking about either playing victim or judge, right? Judging other people, talking about how, how lame they are, or how they did this, or the other one is play victim, right? Like, oh, poor me, and that's basically that's basically the language of humanity. The only thing that actually changes is the fucking code, which would be the language, right? But then that's because we've been taught, right? We've been taught a fucking 95% of the shit that we know are a bunch of motherfucking lies. And that's the bottom line, like Stone Cold says so. Because, whatever. So anyways, I just thought of her again. Oh man. And anyways, oh man, shit is crazy, man. Anyhow, so basically, first agreement, right, is to be impeccable with your word. And it's funny because whenever we judge someone, we're actually talking about ourselves. And multiply that shit times 3, motherfucker. Because, that's how it is, man. Whenever you call someone. And then the other thing is that, okay, so before I go to the second agreement, the only thing that's actually real, because everything, okay, so basically life, right? So then it seems that we see people, that we see trees, dogs, buildings and shit, but everything is just made out of light. Okay, that's all it is. It's just light. So yeah. So then, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, whenever we judge someone, right, we're really talking about ourselves. Because actually, everything is fucking perfect. So that's the second agreement, right? Is don't. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. The first agreement is to be impeccable. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. So let's say the only actual thing that's real, okay, so we're in this dream, right? And let's say, you're the main character, so you're Sonic, right? Or you're Mario in the Mario Brothers game. The only actual thing that you can say is real is your body. And that shit is already dead, because we're all already fucking dead. So that same force that makes your hand move, right? Like you move your hand like this, right? Move it around. That's the same force that makes the wind blow, that makes the birds sing, that makes the sun shine, that makes the fucking moon shine. Okay, we're all just fucking one part of one big fucking thing. And then you could also compare it to like cells, right? You know how all cells are part of one body? We're all fucking part of one huge, whatever the fuck. And there is really no human being that's better or worse. We're all just fucking, everything simply is, right? So anyways, so then we have our bodies, right? And our bodies are this temple that we've been given to enjoy the dream, right? So the only one thing that you could probably say is true is, or the three things, or you could even, okay, so let's just say that it's an undeniable fact that we all have bones, right? It's an undeniable fact that we all have muscles, and it's an undeniable fact that we all have body fat. So let's say that someone, or let's say that we can use the word fat, right, to make someone love themselves more, because it is fucking pointless to have a whole bunch of body fat on our bodies. That shit is so fucking uncomfortable. It makes you fucking slow. It makes you, it gives you health issues. Like, it's just fucking, it's unnecessary. So let's say you get fat shamed, or let's say someone fat shames you. That shit would actually be beneficial for the person to be a better version of themselves. Because I haven't met the first motherfucker that could go up to me and say, oh, I love being fat, and it's so fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I'll tell you from personal experience that body fat is fucking, it is so fucking uncomfortable, and it is unnecessary. And if someone really loves themselves and are conscious of the dream, there's no fucking way on earth that you're gonna wanna be fat. Cause that shit is fucking, it's like our bodies are so amazing that we actually have the choice to either, be fucking healthy as shit, strong and lean, or get fucking fat and be all slow and blubbery and fucking feel fucking, how do you say? I don't even know what word to use. You just unhealthy. Like this guy, YouTuber, Asferia, he says that fat people is just a fucking walking garbage can, is his description. But that's no, that shit gets fucking, you can resolve that just by being disciplined and loving yourself, and fasting. So anyway, let me go to the second agreement, right? Is don't take anything personal. Whatever someone says or does is just a projection of their own dream, their own reality, right? Like, it has absolutely nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? Like, whatever someone's telling you, that's just their fucking truth. That's just their reality. That's just their game. It's fucking pointless to take something personal, because you're the main character. Whatever someone else says or does, that's their fucking game, or whatever the fuck they're on. You know what I mean? So then that's the second agreement, is don't ever take anything personal, man. Whatever other people say or do, that's their shit. Their fucking game. It has nothing to do with you. And then third agreement, right? Don't make assumptions. Because that's the reason why shit is fucked up. It's because we think, we assume shit has to be a certain way. And we try to impose that shit into others. And everyone is fucking unique, man. And all illnesses, right? Like, oh, that shit is not even real, man. All illnesses are derived from fear because of lies. So there's, third agreement, right? Is don't make any assumptions, man. Everyone has a right to do whatever the fuck they please. And, that second agreement and third agreement is don't think shit has to be a certain way. Because it fucking doesn't. Everyone has a right to do their shit however the fuck they want. And, I'm sorry. Third agreement is don't make assumptions. Yeah, because, A lot of times we make up shit. We create a bunch of fucking drama when we start thinking that shit is, oh, this is gonna happen, or we assume that, that something's gonna go. We create a bunch of fucking drama when we make assumptions. So we really don't fucking know, man. We're just living a dream. So whenever we don't make assumptions, we're gonna save ourselves from unnecessary suffering. And then fourth agreement, right, is always do your best. Always do your best is just action, right? Because we're here, that's actually love. Love is just fucking action. It's just moving around. And we're supposed to be fucking active and train hard. You know what I mean? And get strong. That's basically the fourth agreement. It's just fucking train hard as fuck and get stronger than a bitch. Okay, fourth agreement. Fucking action. Motherfucker, you know what I mean? And that's my truth, man. Anyone can do whatever the fuck they want. That's their movie or game, right? So fourth agreement is just always act, always do your best. And the thing is that whenever we do too much, like let's say you overtrain, like you're gonna end up fucking your muscles up because you went too hard. Or if you don't do enough, you're gonna be like, fuck, man, like, I just went to the gym and I didn't do shit. So just, your best is always gonna be fucking your best, just do as much as you can, or, just always do your best at whatever it is that you do. Fifth agreement, right, is, what do you call it? Is be skeptical, man. 95% of the shit that we know are fucking lies. You know what I mean? But learn to listen, right? Because then when you listen to someone, some of the shit that they say may actually be beneficial for you. And then whatever the fuck doesn't make sense to you, just let it go, right? Fucking 95% of the shit that we know are based on lies. So just be skeptical, man. Don't believe in anything, but learn to listen. And then that takes me to the sixth agreement. Oh, 17 minutes, oh shit. 17, man, that's my number. Oh, and then what I like to call the sixth agreement is you cannot be defeated. You're invincible. There's no fucking way that someone can defeat you. Like, shit isn't even real. This is just a fucking silly game. Like, let's say you were playing like basketball or something, or let's say you were in a boxing match or wrestling or MMA, and you lost a fight or something. Like, man, that shit ain't even fucking real. All the rules and shit, everything we know, that shit is fucking superficial. Or what's the other word? Is oh shit, I'm trying to think of the word. Yeah, like it's not even real. It's like imaginary. It's like I'm trying to think of the exact word. Oh shoot. Man, I can't remember right now. But there's no way that you can be defeated, man. This is your fucking game. Even if let's say you're playing Mario, like let's say the game says game over because whatever the fuck happened. Man, that shit is just there to like motivate you to become better. Like there's no way you can be defeated. You're undefeatable, right? And it's funny because that takes me to how 12-step meetings, their first step is to make you admit that you can't handle shit. You know what I mean? They're a bunch of fucking lies, man. But anyhow, sixth agreement is, that's what I like to call it. Is you're undefeatable, man. Nothing, no one, or anything can defeat you, man. You're undefeatable. You're the main character in your shit. You're fucking Sonic. You're Mario Brothers. You're fucking Hulk. Or what is it? Torque? I forgot how to say it. Turok? Oh yeah, it's Turok. You're fucking James Bond 007. It's fucking, there's no way that you can be defeated, man. And everyone else is just secondary. Even your kids, your fucking spouse, your whoever the fuck, man. You're just someone that fucking popped up. Even if it's your own mother or your own son or whoever the fuck, man. You know what I mean? And there's no reason to suffer, man. Like, suffering is optional. Just like happiness is optional. Like, we're here to enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna upload this later. I hope everyone has a wonderful day.